Before this video starts, a quick apology. The gimbal on my selfie stick is shot, and even though I tried to make a running repair on it about halfway through the video, it looks like I'm walking through an earthquake. Please bear with me. I'm on holiday at the moment, so my filming schedule is all over the place, and usually with this type of video, I download a number of clips, watch each one 4 or 5 times whilst making notes, and then try and throw something together. Today I'm running late and fighting for the last of the daylight, so I've watched each clip once and let's see what happens, because the time has come round once again for us to gaze into the abyss and meet some of the truly terrible people we share the planet with. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to People Being Awful Part 64, and we start with one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen.
What we talked about much is discharge. You know what that is?
No.
It's a fluid that comes out of a woman. It's normal. It's just a woman's body's way of cleaning herself. It's cleaning out inside of there.
Interesting.
Yes. So I want you to take a look at this here. This is an example of vaginal discharge. So if you ever were to see that on your sister or maybe a cousin, maybe it was just laying around in the bathroom and you just so happen to see it, or you get older and you have a girlfriend or you have daughters or something like that and you see that, no, that's normal. Okay, there's nothing wrong. I don't want you to be like, ew, that's weird, that's gross, that's nasty, what's in your underwear? You should know these things too. And even though you're not a girl and you don't have girl parts, you are around women. I'm a woman, right?
Right.
And exactly. And you might walk in one day and see my underwear laying around that I forgot to pick up or didn't know that it was laying around or something like that, and you see maybe blood in it or discharge, and I don't want you to be all freaked out and grossed out.
Thank you for teaching me this.
No problem.
How old is that boy? 8 or 9 years old? And his mother's teaching him about vaginal discharge and telling him it's not weird. Like any of us are watching that clip and thinking, yes, that's the strangest thing that's going on. And her comments that he may be laying around in the bathroom, what the fuck's he doing laying in the bathroom? And I'm not sure what she means, but either his cousin or his sister have left their underwear just discarded on the floor because the laundry basket's a bit too difficult, or if they just wander in and take their knickers off. What the fuck goes on in her house? And as for her showing him pictures of discharge, I'm fairly certain that constitutes child abuse. And saying it's totally normal, yes, for most of the time it is. However, it may be a sign that she's riddled with the pox. And then saying in the future, when he gets a girlfriend, how does she know he won't grow up to be gay? What a narrow-minded fascist. Speaking of which,
brothers and sisters, it's snowing, so the people are gonna go outside and have fun. So no problem, go have that fun in the snow. But listen, don't disobey Allah in the process. One of the ways that some might disobey Allah in the snow is by making images, making snowmen. And remember, this is very dangerous, so it could be very dangerous, because the Prophet ﷺ said that the people that are punished the most severely on the day of judgment is going to be those who are image makers. So remember, a snowman has got an image, it's got eyes, got a nose, it resembles a human being, and that's problematic. If you make an image that doesn't have a head, then no problem, because Abdullah ibn Abbas narrated in Sunan al-Bayhaqi said that the image is the head. If the head is removed, then there is no image. Do you understand? So go build whatever you want, have a snowball fight. Like I'm gonna go dash this at my friend right now, this snowball. Just enjoy yourself and let the sun go forth while you're having fun.
oh joy, the religion of peace have an opinion on snow. Now, rather ironically, if you saw a snowman without a head, it would look like a snowman who'd had an encounter with an Islamic fundamentalist. So, according to his God, whose name I won't say because I won't sully my lips, making images are forbidden. But so are listening to music, dancing to music, certain foodstuffs, and countless other things. It sounds like his God. It's like one of those kids who's really crap at everything, so stopped everyone else from having fun. Like his friend wanted to borrow a pencil, but his friend's drawing was much better, so he said, right, no one else can draw anymore. I'd say that deity isn't good at making things, but then look at his followers. Next up, let's check in with a liberal.
Oh, harder than finding a liberal boyfriend. Oh. Where is he? Where is he? Who of my people? Are you guys having liberal boyfriends? Who has a liberal boyfriend? Raise your hand. Where'd you find him? It's such a problem for me. It really is. It really is a problem. And if you don't understand why it's a problem, then you just don't get it. Not even a liberal, like maybe like a Democrat, like a registered Democrat. I just want to find a dude that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm really struggling. I know 70 million people voted for her.
Where are all the liberal men? Well, a lot of them are interested in other liberal men. The others, though, will be terrified to talk to a woman because of years of liberal women. I do apologise for this image. Because for years now, liberal men have been told that approaching a woman is toxic masculinity. And if they do so, they could get accused of SAing the woman in question. Recently, I read an article by a mad woman who claimed that if a man makes eye contact with a woman without her prior permission, it's the same as sexual assault. So what are we men to do now? If we can't approach women and now just looking at them could get us in trouble, are we meant to walk down the high street, staring at the pavement, screaming ahead of us, ladies, or whatever you identify as, if I look up to see where I'm going and make eye contact with you, please don't have me arrested. Next.
Okay, I'm going to need somebody to explain this to me. Why is it always, if you can't afford your rent or your bills, buy less lattes or avocado toast, instead of, if you can't afford to pay your employees, buy less yachts, spacecraft, cars, mansions, etc.? Someone explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old, please?
Explain it to her like a 2-year-old. Okay, because that's how capitalism works. And capitalism is the only system that's ever really functioned. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than communism, because in communist countries, all the poor people die. So it's the likes of Bill Gates, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos who create the wealth. They also pay the most tax. In the UK, I think it's 5% of the population pay 50% of the tax. And it strikes me how many of these armchair communists sit around in Starbucks tweeting about the downfall of civilization from their fucking iPhones. Now, my boss collects classic cars. Some very expensive classic cars, but I don't begrudge him that, because he created the company that I work for that allowed me to buy my Audi. That being said, I didn't work there when I bought that car. One left.
People tell me that I'm a man. People say I look like a man. But I know I am not a man. If you don't like the fact that I look like a man, I have a really, really, really easy solution. It's so easy. All you have to do is click the link in my bio.
People think he looks like a man? Mate, it's because you are. If you want to put on makeup and a wig and a dress and call yourself Veronica, you fucking knock yourself out. But the rest of us don't have to play along. And that link he mentioned, I haven't copied that because fuck knows where that would go. An even simpler solution, if he doesn't want people to look at him like he's a man, don't post shit on the internet, mate. Then no one will have to do it. No one's forcing you to get dressed up like that and then have a load of shitty comments. You're doing this to yourself. I'll carry on. I apologise for how wobbly the image had been in this video. Hopefully it's been better in the second half, because the gimbal which has come loose on my Chinese-made selfie stick, I've just wedged a coin into it. Communism defeated by capitalism. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, and fuck knows why you would have done with the state of it, if you could leave a like, a comment, or share the video, that would be wonderful. Also, sign up and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got this completely wrong today. If you'd like to support me in making these videos, there are links in the comments to my Patreon and to buy me a coffee. And as ever, thanks for watching. Thank fuck that's over with. Where are all the liberal men? I'm guessing balls deep in each other. Or terrified to speak to women because they've been so fucking cucked. Told that they can't approach women because shit. Fucking stay still. No, it'll just have to be wobbly. Explain it to her like she's a 2-year-old. Love, is not fuck it. Is that not a bit too advanced? Fuck it. The reason, Chief, that people look at you like you're a man, sit yourself down, Have a squeeze of your quat. Oh, fucking hell. A squeeze of your crotch.